difference. We could be here for hours and hours reading those reviews, but they are crucial because these are your friends. They are other viewers who've taken the opportunity to get the product home, and literally, in so many cases that I've read, that I've personally experienced, really changed the way they live every day of their lives. 1,321 reviews, and actually, whether it was the bundle or just the Ultimate Eye alone, they both have over 1,000 reviews. 91% of those reviews are perfect 5 and 4 stars, as you can see. Very soon, right around the corner, you will be seeing a clock coming up on your screen. And all we can share with you, when Andrew is here, and Andrew is only here a few times a year now, we only do a few Today specials. It'll be another year before you have this opportunity. I personally went for the large one because I know I can get it home and I can use it myself, or I can share it with my husband. The fact that everyone watching today, that you are a phone call away from, again, really helping to improve the quality of your vision. And so think about, what is it that bothers you? Are you noticing the difference? Is it your day vision, or is it your night vision? We talk about eye strain. Nowadays, we're like glued to our phones. We're glued to our computers, and the impact that that has on our eyes, Andrew, and the stress and strain that creates.
Our eyes, we depend on our eyes. And this is a product that it says, I keep repeating, it's not a drug, it's not a medicine, it's not treating disease. What it treats, if anything, is sort of the human condition that the way we eat in this country, we don't deliver the nutrients that are essential part of the functioning of our eyes, unfortunately. And we know what they are. We know the role that lutein and zeaxanthin plays. We know the role that, say, the anthocyanins that can be found in, say, bilberry or black elder extract. We know the role they play in our eyes. We also know about their absence or their deficiency from our diet. So we know as a result of those absence or deficiency, there are consequences. And we see that in the quality of our vision. And especially now, Bobby was referring to all the work we do in front of computers and all the eye strain we suffer from. So whether it's being in front of computers or just working up close, as we get older, we know we experience, say, presbyopia. The changes in the lens's ability to accommodate close work and things like that. These are all normal, natural, age-related changes in the function of our eyes that should be a wake-up call to all of us that we need to pay attention to our eyes. We need to pay attention to them nutritionally. First and foremost with our diet, and this is just intelligent backup because these are the ingredients that, in the same form, that we should be getting from our diet. But unfortunately, we don't. That's the reality of it. I take 2 capsules a day. Even at 1 capsule a day, you're multiplying dramatically your intake of lutein and zeaxanthin on a daily basis. If you take 1 capsule every other day, I was just saying, you're probably doubling, tripling, quadrupling your intake of lutein and zeaxanthin. That's just 1 capsule of Ultimate Eye every other day. And then, of course, astaxanthin. Both of these products, best pricing ever. A great opportunity that we do once a year to enjoy their benefits. And I just wanted to read, the product reviews are fantastic, and I encourage you to go to hsn.com. The only question I'm constantly asked about our product reviews is, why do I remove all the bad reviews? No, we don't remove a single review. Right. All of the reviews are there. It just so happens that over 90% of them are glowingly positive because this is a product that's designed to provide a positive experience. And there are a lot of reviews. There's well over 1,000 reviews. Of those, I think it's, 1,323? And exactly. My vision is good here in the studio reading the monitor.
It keeps going up.
But 1,071 are perfect 5-star reviews. So just right there, you're talking about, I think in terms of 5-star reviews, it's about 80% or so are 5-star reviews. And then you add 4 and 3-star reviews, you're probably at about 95%. So very, very exciting. But if we read here, and this is something, we always talk about the long-term benefits of enjoying this product. And those are fantastic, and that's what we've talked about for decades. But now we get to talk about short-term benefits. We talked about glare accommodation. We talked about night vision. Those are all important things in the here and now. Now we'll talk about something else. And this is from Medical Consultation and New Remedies. This is a medical journal, scientific journal. In recent years, a considerable number of reports has described that taking astaxanthin can improve subjective symptoms such as eye strain in visual display terminal operators and the accommodation ability. Japanese Review of Clinical Ophthalmology. Accommodation ability was significantly improved following astaxanthin consumption. It seems plausible that astaxanthin consumption can promote the restoration of accommodation ability after extended periods of visual display terminal operation. What happens, unfortunately, when we work close for long periods of time, our ability for eyes to accommodate other vision becomes difficult. We just get good at working up close, and that's how our eyes get tired, our eyes strain, we get headaches, whatever it might be. So visual accommodation is incredibly important when we do that kind of non-variable work. So again, from Japanese Review of Clinical Ophthalmology, based on the above results, we can conclude that astaxanthin is a safe dietary supplement with high functional utility, which can be used to help promote improved accommodation ability and for alleviating subjective eye strain in visual display terminal workers. In other words, say if we spend too much time looking at our phone, too much time looking at our, whatever it might be, our iPad, looking at our computer, our laptop. So medical consultation, new remedies. Astaxanthin may also improve the accommodation function of the eye in middle-aged and older people with complaints of eye strain. Who doesn't complain of eye strain?
Right. Exactly.
And now I think this is going to be more about lutein in the same area, applied ergonomics. And ergonomics has to do with arranging our work environment so it's most efficient and most healthy and most supportive. In particular, long-term computer display light exposure may lead to visual function changes. I think does lead to visual function changes. Visual function in healthy subjects who received the lutein supplement improved especially in contrast sensitivity, suggesting that a higher intake of lutein may have beneficial effects on visual performance. Applied ergonomics. Overall, our results suggest that a combination of lutein, zeaxanthin, and blackcurrant delivers anthocyanins like bilberry extract, can aid recovery from visual fatigue. Recent data suggests, this is from American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, recent data suggests that the macular pigments, carotenoids, that's lutein and zeaxanthin, can reduce glare discomfort and disability, something we all experience, especially, say, driving at night or walking outside in bright light, shorten photo stress recovery times, enhance chromatic contrast, and increase visual range, how far one can see in the distance. That's basically everything about vision right there. Lutein and zeaxanthin within the brain might also increase temporal processing speeds. And lots of great research on lutein and zeaxanthin and how our brain functions as well. So it's amazing. We'll do one more here from American. One dietary factor that has been shown empirically to improve chromatic contrast, glare disability, and discomfort, photostress recovery, visibility, and temporal processing speeds are the carotenoids lutein and zeaxanthin. I mean, that's pretty exciting.
That's the other thing, Andrew, you've continued to up the levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. So when we talk about the best value, it's really the better, best.
Originally, we had 4 milligrams of lutein per day. Now we have 10. Originally we had no lutein and no zeaxanthin. They didn't exist. But we'd be going back a quarter of a century. Which I've been making vitamins, this is, I guess, 36 years. We've had an eye product for over 30 years. We've had lutein in it for over 20 years. We've had zeaxanthin in it for over 10 years. So the product has evolved as these ingredients have become available. I always knew about them in the science, but just because they're available in terms of medical and clinical research doesn't mean that they're going to be available for me to put them in a supplement. And when they become available, that's when we incorporate them. And this product has constantly evolved. And what's amazing today, it's still more affordable today than it ever has been in the past.
Exactly. And read labels. That's what I love, and we encourage you to do that. Okay, 18,000 have now been spoken for, and I know we're in the final minute here, and of course, remember, even when we move on, we always encourage you to stay there, because right now we have the bundles. And as I mentioned, Andrew already had the supplement and bring in more. But you can buy individually the Ultimate Eye in your 40, 120, 360, or 720. But down here, monster huge savings today. The 360 caps of the Ultimate Eye with the 180 of the astaxanthin, you're saving $90, not counting the shipping and handling. Here, the 720 plus the 360, you see 210, but I want to kind of just slide this card in here, because this just puts that 720, 360 in perspective. Individually, the Ultimate Eye alone is $319.80. And it will be, remember, after midnight tonight, astaxanthin $149.90. There's your total price at $469.70. Of course, you see the shipping and handling? We're saving that for you today, but you're saving $247.70 because we are shipping it to you for free. Made even more affordable, obviously, on FlexPay, that you have 6 FlexPay payments. On the largest bundle, it's $39.95 on absolutely any credit card whatsoever. And then on your middle bundle, and your other bundle choice, your $360 and the $180, it's only $29.98. And you always have a full 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee that goes right along with it. I personally would say, just for me, this is one of the most important products of Andrew's that I take. I would never, ever, ever be without it. And when today you're getting, again, think about it, the world's best levels of everything, all of these key ingredients that you're not getting in a lot of the other supplements.
And plus, important to know that 2 capsules a day might be how I take it, but you'll read dozens, if not hundreds, of those reviews from individuals taking just 1 capsule per day. So again, use it so it fits into your budget. Even at 1 capsule every other day, going through the math, you're going to probably be tripling, doubling, tripling, quadrupling your intake of lutein and zeaxanthin. So have it work within your budget. Once a year is when we make it the most affordable, because unfortunately, these products are burdened by having the most expensive ingredients in each of them. So we've made it most affordable today. Won't upset your stomach. Small, easy to swallow capsules, no additives in any of them. So it's all made with solar energy. So that's solar energy that's so powerful that allows us to make these products for you. That's the solar energy that also is responsible for most of the damage we deal with over the course of our lifetime with our skin, with our eyes. So very important to wear sunglasses this summer, this time of year, and all throughout the year.
I'm laughing because I swear every time I get in my car, I think of you. I really do. I feel like, okay, put on your sunglasses. And I love that you make us a lot more aware of the fact, as we said.
And many of us think that the glass in our car protects us from UV radiation, protects us from some UV radiation, doesn't protect us from the UV radiation that could damage our eyes and damage our skin. So even though you might feel protected sitting in the glass little capsule that we call our car, you still need to wear your sunglasses to protect your eyes. And also it'll help with the glare and things like that, as lutein and zeaxanthin do. But we should
run
along because we'll